What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I just recorded 3 videos and now my voice is going to be absolutely horrible for tomorrow because now I have to record those 3 videos again. And this just pisses me off. I don't know when this video is going to upload, so it may end up uploading last. And I'm giving this whole explanation as to what I just did. And now I'm really upset. Like, you don't understand. I hate when there's technical difficulties. And for some reason, whenever I'm rushing, I never check the audio. I literally did that yesterday as well, but luckily it was only for 2 minutes before I realized it. But I was looking at the screen and things, you know what? Whatever. I'm not even going to get into that. We're here to talk about Terra Luna Classic. And I wanted to kind of like talk about a tweet that I just put out. So most of these are coming out with tweets and different things that just cross my mind. And it's crazy to me to see the level of an increase that I had throughout this whole entire process of, buying Terra Luna Classic from the low and then seeing it at sort of the high point and then seeing that high point get to another high point and seeing how much you actually gained off of everything is insane, right? In writing, it just makes sense and it just feels right, especially when you're like, it's a plus, not only 100%, but plus thousands of percent. So I wanted to talk about that initial investment and also get your guys' opinion on or input on what your investment was when you decided to invest. If you invested after the fact, if you invested on the time where I invested, because every time I see it, I know people hate me talking about it. They're like, "Oh, stop mentioning your $40. Congratulations that you invested $40 and turned it into so many thousands of dollars. Congratulations." But seeing it, right? It's just insane, right? Turning $40 into thousands of dollars is huge. Turning $40 into millions of dollars will be even bigger. So expect so much more when that does happen. Right? You're going to have to expect me to talk about this because this is the largest gain that I've ever seen by far. I've seen thousands of percent. Um, but I've never seen this high of a percentage, and I expect it to go a lot higher. Anyways, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. At Perry8K, you can follow me over on Twitter. And this is where it comes from. This is where this tweet, this video idea comes from, is from Twitter. So I tweeted out this morning at 6:51 a.m. that people ask me why I like Lunic so much. I could say it's the community or the growth potential, but that's just the icing on the cake. But what is that base, right? That base is how much I gained from the beginning, the potential in where this can run. I saw the community that was there. I saw the popularity behind it, all of the posts, all of the reactions, all of the videos, all the people that said, "Hey, I lost a lot of money," which is horrible. It is horrible, but I don't think that this is trash. But to tell you the truth, when people end up selling this position, another person's trash could be another person's treasure, right? And that's exactly what it showed here, right? People lost a lot of money, horrible. If they would have reinvested even a portion of the money that they had invested at the top, they would have made all that money back and more. But how could they re-believe in a position that lost them potentially millions of dollars, right? Turn their $1 million into literally less than a dollar. It's not a good situation. So, anyways, I put out here, this is why I love Lunix so much, is because $43 to $22,000. Now, this is just where I noticed it. It actually did increase up to like 25,000, but I saw it when it was retracing. So where I noticed it was around $22,000 total, including the realized gain to unrealized gain. So unrealized gain and realized gain is a total of $22,000. Right now, I think we're sitting at about 16,000, but seeing it grow up to that point is absolutely amazing. Was and is absolutely amazing. So you see that it's a 51,000% increase. I've never in my life gained that much of an increase on a position. I've never seen, 2,000%. I don't think so. Maybe I have. Actually, I might have lied. It might have been Dogecoin that I've seen a pretty decent sized percentage or close to it. But I barely see those percentages. But seeing tens of thousands of percent is phenomenal. And it's not going to stop here. I'm not going to stop mentioning it here because as it grows to 100,000%, well, guess who's going to mention it? It's going to be me. So get used to that. But that's where we stand there. But then I also get a follow up question. They're saying, you invested $43. If you believed in it, why didn't you buy more? And that's a valid question. Why didn't I buy more? One reason is because I always dip my toe in the water with any position. I'm not going to just dive right in and, risk everything there, risk, $5,000. If I would have, hell, this would have turned into so much more. But I always dip my toe in the water. However, this is not dipping my toe in the water. This is like trying to just like grab a cup of water and then taking it and like dipping my finger in the water. Like that's what it is. I'm not dipping my toe in the water. I'm not dipping my foot in the water. That's a small amount. The reason why it was $43 is because that's all I had in my MetaMask. It's not all I had in my bank account, but it's all I had in my MetaMask. So that brings me to the second point. The reason why I invested $43 and not $400 or $4,000 was because my bank account wouldn't let me buy it. So I'm not going to say who the bank is. Eventually, maybe I will say who the bank is, but I'm not saying who the bank is right now. Some people know who the bank is. Some people don't. But I went through MoonPay in order to buy BNB, and they decided that it was too much of a risk, so they had to wait until they opened in order to call me and ask me, hey, was this you making this transaction? And I say yes. They let the transaction go through, and then we got the BNB that we needed. But that was hours later. I needed that now because with that movement and how things were rolling, it was going to change very, very quickly. So I decided to take the $43, convert it into Lunic, gave me 63 million, and I was happy with that. But you're probably like, oh, you know what? The bank was just looking out for you. Yeah, they were. But that's also the 15th or 14th or 15th time that I've bought with MoonPay. If you don't see that I had prior transactions with MoonPay and just approve the thing already, I don't know what the hell to think, right? You should have some sort of pre-approval on names that come through or transactions that you've done in the past that you verified. That should be a standard thing. But you know what? I'm not going to hate on them. Either way, I made money from it. It could have been a hell of a lot more money. How much do you ask? Well, if we go over to a spreadsheet here, I just put something in here. And if I invested $500 like I was planning to do at 0.00000, I think it was like 6 zeros or 5 zeros or something like that, I would have had 833 million coins, and it would have given me $500,000 at the peak point. $500,000 from that. And that's at the level without any variables. Right now we have a ton of variables that have to take place, burning, the community has to stay together, utility, all of those things to get it to the higher potential that it needs to. This is without any variables. $500,000? Are you kidding me? Without any variables, I would have taken a chunk of that, at least $100,000 of it, and put it into other investments that I did have around the markets and been able to gain so much more in these lows to high levels. And I would have been able to turn that 100,000 into $1 million, no problem over the next year. And now I still do believe that I have a chance of turning this like 50 or 60,000 into $1 million without just Terra Luna Classic, but seeing other things factor into that as well. But we will have to see. We will. Anyways, guys, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. The turning $43 into $22,000, which is absolutely insane. You're going to see me talk about it more. And I'm sorry if this may get annoying to some people, but it's not annoying for me. When you have gains, you talk about it, right? Unless you're winning the lottery, then you never talk about it, which if I ever won the lottery, you'll never know because I will never tell you. That's just not how. That's the only transparency that I will not do. I will not make, is telling you if I won the lottery or not. You'll probably see by the way that I'm investing, maybe, but you'll never know by the words that come out of my mouth. So anyways, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. I'm going to get out of here, and I don't even know. I have to record 3 more videos. So I'll catch you guys in the next video.